Sorry about that, y'all. Had a phone call that came in. Had to answer that. I hope y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, type a one in the chat or something. Let me know that y'all can hear me and stuff. So what's going on? Let me pull it up on my end. Oh, that's the wrong thing. So I can make sure I can be heard. Because sometimes, good day. What's going on, Caprinas? What's going on with you? I just figured I'd do a quick live. I'm on my way to a Just figured I'd do a quick. Okay. On my way to do a house inspection. And let me turn that off. Let me get my address up to where I gotta go. And I figured I'd just hit y'all up real quick. Um, Appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate it. If y'all having problems with your comments being seen, let me know, because sometimes YouTube and the stuff that I got running be acting up. So let me know if for some reason your stuff isn't showing. I see Ben Briggs in the house, Barbara Jones, Melanie. Oh man, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, the people, the families of those who have lost loved ones in that tragedy out there in Baltimore. Yeah, when I did a video yesterday, I didn't even know what was going on. I had saw some stuff. I don't know all the names of these bridges, so I just saw something about a key bridge, and I was like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, my heart goes out. That's tragic all the way around. You know, I was in the Navy, and I know what it's like when the ships lose power. It is a scary thing when a ship loses power. That is no joke. Any ship, you just out there and you don't have any control. And then when the lights go out, and just for those of you who ain't never been on board a ship, when the lights go out, there is no lights. It's dark. Think of the darkest dark you can find that you can recall in your life. It's 10 times darker than that. There is no light. Your eyes are getting adjusted. You know how, like, if you go in the bathroom and you close the door, and that little twinkle of light that shines underneath, and then after a while your eyes adjust, and then you can actually see things around. You don't have that when you're down there, because there's no light. There's nothing coming in whatsoever, and you get completely disoriented. And we used to have to memorize where everything was at, so if you're in a room and the lights go out, you better make sure you have memorized how to get out of there, because if not, you're gonna be walking in all kind of metal things, because everything is steel and aluminum and all of that. And yeah, you're right, it's even worse on a sub. You lose power, that bad boy hits the ground. Depending on how it lands, I mean, at least on the ship you still floating and everything. But my condolences to the families, the survivors. That was just really, really messed up and everything. But yeah, and I just wanted to hop on real quick. I don't know what is going on with this YouTube. It's tripping today. But I just wanted to hop on real quick and just see what everybody was up to while I'm on my way to my next appointment. All I can, as always, I just want to encourage y'all to stay focused on, as Deion Sanders says, the main thing. Just stay focused on what you're supposed to do as a business owner. Things are getting tight out here. There are individuals out here who have no desire to do the notary business. And if they were doing the notary business, they are now selling and peddling any and everything they can to make a buck. And I'm telling you, do not get enamored or amazed by their looks, by their personality, by how down to earth they are, because if what they're asking you to do does not line up with your state law, they are wrong. That's just the simplest fact. I'm telling you, y'all got a decision to make. And people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say here. You got to watch these young folk, because when I look at the who's out here pushing stuff, it's a lot of young folk, and it's a lot of people under 30 who want to be, pop locking, be, wealthy and independent and all of that kind of stuff. And I get it, but some of them don't have life experience, and some of them are not the people that older folks should be listening to, because when you reach out to them for help, they can't help you. They have no idea about helping you. It's just that simple. I had 2 appointments and had to cancel because of illness. Yeah, that comes up. Yeah. Shoot, I had to cancel a $120 order today because they got the documents late and I just couldn't get over it. I had no time to, no bandwidth. But, and it's not that I'm down, like, people ain't about, nah, it's just the truth of the matter. Somebody 45, 50, 60 years old trying to come out and do this business, listening to somebody who's 30 something years old, and that 30 something year old person don't really know how to connect with, hold on one second, hold on, oh man, all right, okay, that's just messages coming in. Okay, and that 30 something, that 25-year-old, they don't know how to connect with an older person. They don't know what we've gone through and how to relate to us. And some people don't know how to handle the overwhelming attention when everybody's calling them and asking them for help and all of that kind of stuff. They just want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to realize, young folk, when you're dealing with people 10, 15, 20 years older than you, it ain't about just buy my next thing. It's about spending some time and actually helping them, answering questions, giving them some solid advice. But if you're not built for that, then you need to tell people. And people are starting to do this thing of ghosting folk. Well, don't call me, don't text me. I need to do time with my family. I need to go on vacation and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, and you're trying to move forward in this business, so this is why I'm telling y'all, you need to be responsible for your own business. Stop looking for all of these other people to give you the advice and the help that you think you need. Just go out there and figure it out yourself. Go out there. If they're able to help you, cool. But, the moment you get that, don't call me. I can't answer the question. I'm busy. I'm with my family. And that's how people do. They get an attitude about it and everything. It says, doesn't matter how old you are, it's incredibly important to do the things right way. That is correct. So, man, there's just so much stuff I can share with y'all. I really can't, because people will be thinking, oh, you coming at me. And nah, it's just, people haven't earned your trust the way you think they have earned your trust. That's just the truth of the matter. There's some folk out here, they have not truly earned your trust. They've earned your attention where, oh, okay, they interesting. Okay, let me listen to them. But they have not earned your trust. They have not shown themselves to be somebody who is trustworthy, that you can truly rely on. They get overwhelmed easy. And I'm telling you now, yes, I talk about, the dollar amount from here and there. But when you're around with people, whether men, women, young, old, that everything about them is connect with me so you can make money like I'm making. Connect with me so you can go on vacation like I do. Connect with me so you can have the life that like I have. Those people I stay far away from. If everything about them is look at the external and superficial life that I have, and this is what you should want, but they never find out what do you want. They never learn who are you and help you to get to where you want, unless where you want to get to is what they got. Do like I do. Be like I am. Let's go on vacation together. And as long as you're rolling that way, they're cool with you. But if you're like, hey, I just want to make a couple $100 a week, or this, that, and the other, they think that's oh no, I can't be around you. That's pulling me down. That's not a leader. Leaders help people accomplish what they are trying to accomplish. Mentors get you to where you need to be at, not where they're at. It's not about being where the mentor is at. It's about helping you get to where you need to be, which means they have to help you define what your goals are and where you're trying to get to. And a lot of them, they don't know how to do it. They don't want to do it. They just want a bunch of people around them that's making them feel special. That's the truth of the matter. And I'm telling y'all, you know, some of these folk, they can't even, look, some of these trainers ain't even good notaries out here. And I've been told that by a variety of different sources. They like, yeah, that person, they ain't a good notary. Him, he don't know what he's doing. Her, she don't know what she's doing. That's why they started a signing company. And it's not for it's not all of them, but there's some of them out there that's like that. There's some people out here, and I'm telling y'all, you cannot just keep trusting these people. And I know folk don't like to hear that, because you look at, let's just be real. And I'm just sort of venting here, you know. And part of the reason why I'm real irritated right now is because we had the situation over there in Baltimore. The people lost their life. And that is tragic, and it's very, very important. And it means a lot to folk who lost their loved one. And the people's economic is messed up. And right now, there's some notaries up there that's like, ooh, this would be a perfect opportunity to get them people, since they can't maybe go to work and can buy my course and stuff. People don't need your BS course. They need some real help, and they need some people who can stand by them. And a lot of you suckers out here don't know how to do that. All you want to do is just peddle stuff. That's it. Every time you turn around, it's a conference. It's a meetup. Who are we conferencing with, and what are we meeting up to do? And I'm still waiting for people who go into all of these events to tell me, what's the percentage of increase have you had in your business since you've gone to that last conference? Because I don't hear anybody bragging about, yeah, I went to such and such conference, and man, my business has increased by 14% or something. Have you had an increase in your business after doing that stuff? Because I think if you had, you would be bold enough and brave enough, and you'll brag about it. But or has the situation been you just spent some more money? You just dropped out some more money. And let me, again, I'm just venting, because I'm just venting. All of this merchandise stuff, and I have merchandise, and I don't even really push it. I just have it up there because I can. I haven't even checked the daggone thing, so I don't even know if anybody bought anything. But here's what I'm trying to figure out. People who are sitting up here in the notary business talking about they can't make money being a notary because of the expense of driving and printing and all of that. How much money are you actually making selling merchandise, flying from conference to conference? Are you really making any money flying from conference to conference with all of your gear, hotel, plane ticket, rental car, food, buying drinks every night, and selling shirts at $32 a pop? Are you really making any money? Are you making more money doing that than doing the notary work? That's the question. That's the question. And understanding the economics of how much these shirts and the printing and all of that costs, I don't see how you're really coming out on top. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. You know, when you're sitting here, let me let this person in. Let me let them in. Go ahead on, partner. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's the question. How much money are you really, really making when you done had to spend $3,000 or $4,000 on the material, the shirts, the booklets, and this, that, and the other, and then you fly there, you stay there, hotel, all of that at a conference, and then you go to the next one? Are you really making money? But you say, oh, I can't make any money as a notary. In my neighborhood, driving around, I can't make money doing that. And then they've got these people, men and women, constantly trying to get another group of people to sell stuff, to sell stuff, to sell stuff, to sell stuff. And again, when are we going to be notaries? When are we going to go out there and service the public? That's what we're here for. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But everybody is worrying about, I'm going to stamp 2 or 3 times, now buy my book. Stamp 2 or 3 times, now buy my DVD. Stamp 2 or 3 times, now go look at the documentary of how I got started. I mean, this is where we're at with this BS. I'm serious. This is where we at, and it is a bunch of bull. And it don't make sense. And I'm sick and tired of people getting taken advantage of with this. I can't stop you from being taken advantage of. You got to stop it for yourself. You got to stand up and be like, hey, no, I ain't letting that happen no more. And you got to stop being afraid that you're going to miss out on something with these suckers. Because you've been with them for 6 months or a year or more, and you haven't moved forward in your business. And when you analyze and look at the people who claim to have moved forward, has nothing to do with notary. It's about the next thing they can sell you, the next book, the next CD, the next 8-track. That's all it is. And it's like, man, when you really sit back and look at it, you sit on your porch one day with your cup of lemonade and you like, are these people even making money as a notary? Nah, they just making money being peddlers. They just peddling stuff over and over and over. That's all it is. That's really what it boils down to. All right, just got to sign an order for Monday. Cool. You know what I'm saying? And the question now becomes, when are you getting tired of being at the bottom of the barrel? When are you going to get tired of not being able to move forward and constantly getting taken advantage of and constantly pushing out money, but not seeing any return on your investment? When are you going to hold yourself accountable? When are you going to hold those people accountable? That's the thing. There are some great companies out here that got work for us to do, but they are scared like I don't know what, because they're worried that you're going to come with some foolishness. You got to pay me for scan backs. You got to pay me to fix the problem that I messed up. I mean, that's where some of these companies, they like, and I commend them for putting forth every effort to, to do this, but I don't know if y'all understand even what I'm talking about. I really don't. I don't know if y'all see it. I don't know if y'all feel it, but, y'all just got to stop being scared to stand up for yourself. Because as long as you're afraid to stand up for yourself, as long as you're afraid to just go out here and work the business by yourself and just go do it, and you constantly think that you need to be all socially connected with these people because they seem like they're some kind of influencer, or you think you want to be an influencer, sometimes being connected with people will stop you from going out here and connecting with the people. The people that I'm connected with are the people who pay me. And you're connected with people, deeply connected with folk that you're constantly paying money to, that's not returning an investment to you, that's not helping you to get somewhere, where they can't even give you any advice if you call them. And all they said, well, just look at my course again. Oh, well, just buy my next module. Okay, I got an answer. I got a question for you. ... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm spending time with my family. Nah, man, I can't talk to you. And y'all know this is happening to y'all, but y'all and they just going to the bank on y'all. And maybe one day you'll get tired of it. Maybe your spouse will start cussing you out. And maybe you, okay, wow, Fred, Fred, sorry about that. We're that deep in the hole. Oh, I didn't realize that. We that deep in the hole. We're that daggone deep in the hole. We're broke behind this notary mess. Because you're sitting here going to every daggone conference out there, and then 2 weeks after you come back, you're back depressed again. You're back to, I don't know whether I can make money doing this. Okay, we just spent $1,000 to go to the conference. What did you learn? That's what you learned. Nothing. I want to partner with you. Everybody can win, and this business is big enough for all. That is true. Look, I'm here. My contact information is in my profile on the channel. I'm in these streets alone. I'm going to continue to be alone. I don't need to connect with people who not paying me. That is true. That's when you look at the reality of it, is it's nothing wrong with being connected. But does the connection bring you any kind of confidence, inspiration, so that you can go out here and do the business? If you've taken training, if you're hanging with people, if you're going to conferences, and within 2 weeks of that, you're still at where you was at before or worse, that's a problem. That is a huge problem, and you got to find a way to fix that. And sometimes departing from them is the number one way to move forward in life. Connecting with those people keep you from connecting with the real people. I mean, think about it. What do they tell these the football players, these young guys? They say, okay, you want to be in the NFL, you want to be in the NBA, you're gonna have to cut some folk loose. If you want us to pay you, you're gonna have to cut it loose from them. You got to get away from them in order to connect with us. The people who got money don't need you connected with the people who just taking your money. Because when you're connected with people who are constantly pulling money from you, you're going to constantly be asking the people who are paying you, can you give me some more? Can you increase my pay? Can you up it a little bit more? You're going to constantly be begging the people who are paying you properly for the service that you're providing to give you more than what you should actually get, so you can keep paying them. And then paying that person and paying that person. And you keep adding all of these revenue extractors, and the only person giving you revenue is one or two or three sources, but you got 3 times the amount of revenue extractors than the revenue sources, and the revenue extractors aren't even benefiting your business. It's just about being connected and being cool with people and saying, I was there, hoo-hoo, I got my drink, y'all. Okay, after that, now you got to go to the people who paying you. I need to up my fees on you. Why? Be honest with them. Because I got like 3 conferences that I want to go to, and I got a couple of notary meetups, and there's some books and CDs and stuff people are selling out there that really ain't gonna do me any good, but I just want to buy them because I want to be able to say I'm in the know, that I'm here, Be honest with them. I don't really need the money so I can take care of my family, because what you're paying me is good enough. I need the extra money so I can pay for all these amenities that people tell me I need to have in my life. Just be honest. Being a business owner is not about all this money you spending to do stuff with everybody and partying it up and going to luncheons and sitting there and networking events. It's cool. That's I get that. But that's not business. Business is actual commerce. You doing something and somebody paying you for it. That's business. You hanging out at any conference is not business. Well, yes, it's a business expense, but it's not necessarily business, because I guarantee you over 99% of the people who go to those conferences don't actually make a true business connection that renders them any kind of money 2 to 3 weeks after that. And especially 6 months later, you're just as broke as you was before you went to the conference. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. And if no one else know, I know. So when you gonna grow up? When you gonna grow up? You either do it or you don't. It's that simple. So let me get out of here. Let me go and knock out this thing, this house inspection, and get over here and get this guy taken care of. And I got some more stuff, but I just, do that, And again, my prayers go out to the families who have lost loved ones, to the whole city of Baltimore and everything that's affected by that bridge collapsing. But every type of tragedy, there's always somebody that looks at it as a way to get over on people. And I know right now, there's some people, they're going to be hurting financially. They don't know how they're going to get to work. All of that kind of stuff. It's going to be a burden for them to try to go a different route to get to work. And they're going to start getting on the internet looking for ways to make money. And they're going to come across some of these little bummy slicksters out here on YouTube, whether in the notary business or some other business on the internet. And I just pray that they have the common sense to not get sucked in. I really do. I pray they don't get sucked in and thinking that, oh, wow, I can make $10,000 real quick. Oh, I can be 6-figure real quick. Oh, I can go and do this and I can just sit at home and chill. Those of us who know the truth, we got to be the example to them and show them it's hard work. You got to go out here and work hard. And if you're willing to do that, then good. You know, this business takes so much to get into. I'm glad all the quick hit notaries are mostly gone. It says, question for you. I just got added to Old Republic. Cool, and think that I would have been able to accomplish that goal without. I mean, yeah, because they don't care about that. No, I do stuff. I'm direct with Old Republic. Old Republic. No one from Old Republic ever asked me did I take anybody's course. The proof is me going out there working. It's that simple. How many conferences do you need to go to? None, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna end on this. Going to the conference, think about it. Going to the conference is just to get you hyped up and pumped up for the business you're in. Every majority of the people at the conference are in the realm of I'm trying to make money. So when you get with 15 other notaries, I can those aren't notaries who are pop locking and making bank. Those are notaries who's trying to figure their way out in this business, trying to figure their path in this business. Okay, the people who are really making bank are the people up there on the stage telling you buy my next thing. The people making bank are the people trying to get to the point of being on the stage next conference. But the people making, they're rubbing elbows, are not the people rubbing elbows with the people who just got in here in the second or third year and 6 months. They're not out here hanging with y'all. And then you don't really get to connect with the person up there on the stage because they're going to say, oh, just buy my book. Oh, but just sign up for my mentor program. So the question then becomes, you make these connections. Are any of these connections turning into money for you? To where, okay, well, you can meet signing company owners. Okay, well, are they going to give me orders? Oh, well, now I don't really have work in your area. Oh, well, now you need to have a little bit more experience. So as much as you can meet these people, they still got requirements. And they're not moving off those requirements. So if you don't have any requirements, so in other words, let's just say the next conference is 6 months away from now. The question is, what have you done from now for the next 6 months? Well, I only had one closing. Then you don't meet my requirement, because my requirement is my requirement. As Deion Sanders says, the standard is the standard. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. You know, the standard is the standard. What point of me going to the conference is going to help me? How does it help me? Okay, I go there. I spent money to go there. Now I got to spend money to be connected with these people. I meet 15 notaries. All of them are trying to figure out how to make money. And we don't know how to help each other. I have no business to give you. You have no business to give me. The people that got businesses over there, but I can't get to them because they schmoozing with everybody. So at the end of the day, when the conference is all over, what connections did I make? Did I make connections with other notaries? Yeah. But what money connections did I make? And if you're not a person who knows how to create your own money connections and go out here and do it, and you're still trying to figure it out, because 98% of the people that's in this business keep saying the same phrase, I'm scared. And I'm going to say this here, and get mad at me if you want. Almost 100% of the young ladies who I talk to, the women I talk to, always talking about how scared they are. Well, I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know. I don't want to make a mistake. I hear that. It's about 60% of the men. But over 90% of the women that I end up talking to say how scared they are. They're always talking about they're scared. They're nervous. They don't know. They're not sure. And that's why they got you buying more and more and more courses, because you're thinking I'm going to spend more and more, and that's going to get rid of my fear. I did a video about that. All of that money you spending on courses, all of that money you spending on these conferences is not getting rid of your fear. Your fear is still there, because that fear is something within you. It's not always just about what you know. It's about you just got to face stuff, because the fear you're bringing into this business is the same fear you have in other areas of your life. And in this business, it might just be amplifying it a little bit more. So I'm just saying simply this: you got to stop being scared and go out here and do this thing. So, like me, hate me, that's on y'all. I'm gonna still do what I got to do to make the money to take care of my family. The question is, what are you gonna do? Because they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. They're gonna keep peddling to you, and they're gonna keep telling you you need them. Okay, you do you. But I'm gonna do everything I can to help y'all, be here for y'all. But we'll see we'll see how it all turns out. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.